The 2022 Ghana Demographic and Health Survey reveals a stark reality. Nearly 1 in 5 Ghanaians lacked sufficient access to drinking water in the month before the survey. For 11% of the population, unsafe sources like surface water remain their only option, while 10% endure grueling journeys for over 30 minutes just to fetch water. In Kpelikope, Volta region, residents walk for hours, not for clean water, but for any water at all. Moses Akpovi, a resident of the Kpelikope community for over 30 years, recounts how search for water often takes them miles away, sometimes spanning 3 neighboring communities.
We travel from here to Dosiakope to fetch water. From Dosiakope, we from Kpelikope here to Wudorkpo. From here to Bogaga.
Tina Samuel, a lactating mother, shares how fetching water filled her with dread as her C-section scars were still healing. What should have been a few minutes walk to a water hole often took her hours due to the pain.
I go through CS, so I have problem with carrying water from people's house, from the lakes to my home. And the water too, there are some cows that have been drinking the water together with us.
Water in some of our regional capitals are a common thing. But we move to the hinterlands in communities like Kpelikope, where we are today. Access to water is a luxury. 27 years ago, residents here couldn't dream of potable water. They tried to dig their own well, which eventually caved in because it was not properly constructed.
So our elders, they can see that how we are suffering from the water. We dig a well here about 27 years ago now. So we are fetching the water in the well knocked down.
The local assemblyman, Sachi Neiram, overwhelmed and running out of options, struggled to gain a response from government officials despite his relentless appeals.
I give it to MP, but nothing has shown. I give it to government institution, but still, I give it to MPs, whether MC to the same thing.
About 20 kilometers away, Dosiakope mirrors the struggles of Kpelikope, a community burdened by the same unrelenting water crisis. Biedo Kennedy is the assemblyman for the area.
Yeah, to walk from here to the stream, in fact, it was very far. You know, the women suffered a lot, especially the pregnant women. The former source of water that we normally use, we get a lot of diseases from it.
In the community of Dosiakope, the water challenges and its scarcity has made many of them come up with creative ideas to try and gather and save a bit more water, especially from the rains that they get in abundance in these areas. These wells are a common thing in many of the homes, but even this is empty as at now. Farther north, the small farming community of Wudorkpo struggles as well. No clean water and rising waterborne diseases they can't afford to treat. Obed Fomador is the assemblyman for the area. Guinea worm infestation used to be prevalent in times past, but other waterborne diseases like cholera still exist. Millicent's children sometimes miss school because of the long trek to the nearest stream, a situation she fears could permanently derail their education.
From where we are to the stream is about 5 kilometers. By the time they return from the stream, it's already time for break. This had affected my own education and now that of my children.
Residents of Kpelikope, Dosiakope and Wudorkpo finally have clean water close to home thanks to the Rotary Clubs of Accra West and Telok with support from Meaningful Life International. Professor Kwame Akwa is the Director of Projects.
This project is in line with Rotary's WASH project, which is water, sanitation and hygiene, to go to villages where they have no water, to provide them with portable drinking water. I don't know how they've lived. I just can't fathom it. We've been so used to good water and we just open our tap and we drink and we don't think about how we get it. But when you visit these communities, you see the quality of life they are living. It makes you want to do something for them.
Each borehole, valued at $9,500, comes with a simple ask: an oath to maintain them.
This borehole is not my personal property. It's for the community that I serve. So help me God.
Amen.
It's a sigh of relief for these three communities, and the smiles on the faces of these people is evidence of why they needed this water hose urgently. Well, for now, Rotary International has come to their aid. However, they are calling on government to, as a matter of urgency, come and do some more development in the area. For Joy News, Michael Ashale.